guys, this is Tracy Newman from the Navigators Tarot, here to do a reading for the general collective for this week. For those of you who don't know me, I'm from the Navigators Tarot on Facebook and Instagram. You can find me at Sleepy Wisdom on YouTube, and if you would like a personal reading from me, you can find me at my website, which is sleepywisdom.com. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the general energies are for this week. It's been a lot of heavy energy around for a lot of us. It's quite difficult. It's interesting because I feel like the negative or so-called heavy energy is more the releasing of a lot of fear from ourselves and a lot of trauma from ourselves, because the energies are not so much heavy as more, I think, free, light, and there's a freer kind of lighter energy, which then is sort of like pushing out the heaviness and the darkness from ourselves and from ourselves, pretty much. So a lot of fear and trauma is leaving, a lot of trauma bonds are leaving us as we move into a greater sense of unconditional love and out of fear. Put these also down. Wow, sorry, it's quite warm in here. Very warm in here. I've got the fire on. I probably shouldn't have it on, I guess. It's just, well, I guess, I don't know. I can never tell at the minute whether it's cold or not. Okay, so okay. Right, so we have the Six of Pentacles, which is about gifting and also, being able to give gifts in the form of any sort of financial sort of gifts. There we do have the Ten of Wands, which is of course burden, but underneath is this beautiful sun that is pushing up through the burdens to dissolve them, which is exactly what's going on at the moment. These are new beginnings happening on the earth plane, and within, as within, so without. So that is also beginning as we begin to push out a lot of these darker, more perceived negative energies, that we're moving into a greater sense of a lightness of being, in a way. Celebration. That's what's going on. That's the challenge that we have for this, is to really celebrate our lives on this earth plane, even though it is going through such a huge transformation at this time. Oh, we've got the card of wisdom. And the two. So there's a lot of It's really interesting, even though the world is going through a massive collapse and a huge financial collapse, which the whole system will collapse completely. And I've said that for a very long time. Actually, and what I'm getting is there will be a new system come through, not the CBDC. Is that how you say it? Yeah, so it will not be that. And in fact, we probably need to make moves to remove ourselves from that entirely. Probably go into cash if you can. A lot of the cryptos will fall too with this. Some of them won't. Some of them will maintain, but a lot of them won't. Okay, depending on where they've placed their assets. However that works, I don't know how it works, but I'm getting that there is a new financial system that will be coming in, but it will not be the CBDC reset into the digital currency. It will be something entirely new and different. But yeah, so there is a lot happening, and even though it looks like the world is crumbling and falling, it is actually, it's so fantastic, but that is also happening on an inner level as well for all of us. So as we begin to move those darker energies out of us, or those old energies, those putrefying energies, that it will be replaced, and remove fear from our lives, it will be replaced by something lighter and a more loving and compassionate for ourselves and others. That's what we're moving into, and that's what's coming up this week. There's a lot of pentacles here though, so yes, once again, so we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So we are moving into a completely new shift in the way we see abundance. So it may come in the form of a new financial system, not the CBDC. Do not, you need to stay away from that. If you have cash, you know, use cash. Do not go down the digital system unless it is a completely new digital system that has nothing to do with the Cabal-based CBDC. And even that, I'm not sure about either. So we just have to, you know, use our discernment, go within, use our discernment as to where it is we need to place any of our loyalties for ourselves and others. Yeah, because the world's going through a massive change. We've got the Five of Cups here for a lot of us. It will be, you know, a lot of us are focusing on the 2 spilt cups. You can see 2 spilt cups there. Not noticing that there are 3 full ones behind. You just have to turn around and look. So often it can do with the perception of how you see things. And so if you are seeing the world as completely fucked and it's, you know, all falling down and, you know, no one can really survive this, that's not true. You can, and you will, and it will be an amazing new world that we'll be moving into. As you begin to shift and move out of these darker energies that lie within, and you begin to remove any fear, you will come into a greater sense of peace and love, unconditional love. We have the Six of Cups here too, which is about nostalgia for the past, which would be right because we're moving into Mercury retrograde. So there'll be a lot of past things that come up for us to be either exercised, removed, or let go of, or even remembered. Some of the good things remembered. And what else do we have here? We have the Prince of Staves. So yeah, the world's shifting and moving into this lovely, lovely energy, which is so good to see. The Prince of Wands. Yeah, Page of Wands, I think that is. And the Four of Pentacles upside down, which is basically being given a gift, a financial gift, and running with it. It's going to be an amazing new world that we're moving into on that financial level if you do not go with the CBDC. A lot of our traditions are being asked to be looked at, and we're going through a huge transition and transformation with those old traditions into something much newer and greater. The falling of the old world will require us to have strength, because to watch it fall is can be sometimes quite traumatic, but for a lot of us that are in the know, we know that it's going to lead to something so much greater than what we could ever imagine, really, for ourselves. And we have the card of, one more, what have we got here? Seven of Pentacles. Huge change on so many levels, on a financial level. So there seems, and how we view abundance. Let's not forget that how we view abundance does not always have to do with financial gain. Okay, so they're the energies for this week. So yeah, we're moving into some really lovely energies, but watching the old world fall may get a little bit difficult for some of us. But yeah, if we keep an open mind about where we're going, what we're doing, and how we view abundance, and actually also connecting to all that is, and moving from that state of peace and unconditional love and oneness with all that is, we'll be able to get through it. And releasing trauma bonds, any trauma that comes up needs to be released, and fears. Okie dokie, so keep doing the work, guys. We're all in here doing it. Okay, We'll see you soon. Bye for now.